So, I mentioned last part that Big was, that Big is just kind of here, and by he's just here, I mean he's just in the, um, in Shadows area. Oh yeah, this is the point. This is the point where I hadn't recorded for 2 months, so if my gameplay suddenly feels worse, it's because I suck. It's because I suck at this game. Um, but yeah, no, Big is just in Shadows section, and I love that. That is just canonically how, in a lot of different Sonic games, like even in Sonic Frontiers, that is canonically how he finds his way into the game. Like randomly he's randomly looking for new places to fish and it ends up in the same area as the cast. But yeah, no, thank God you don't actually have to try and find Froggy for him. Like there's no reason for him to be there other than he's a part of the main Sonic cast. I would love to see him referenced in the movies. Like there's no special secret after credit scene. There's no we don't see him arrive via one of the portals. He just magically shows up in the movie canon, and there's no explanation other than he's just there.
Someday we will.
Yeah, I can't wait for Sonic Movie 6 to suddenly have Big and then have an entire like 4 episode miniseries that is just Big's fishing journey. I do I do love speaking of Big. I love that band's actually made a video.
Are these fuckers real?
What?
I'm trying to call for exfil, and they're like, "No, we just want to keep on this fucking stairs." And I'm like,
Huh. Oh, by the way, I collect all of the chow in this stage, and I don't think I've mentioned what collecting all of the chow in a stage does. Nothing. Like collecting the chow literally does nothing in the game. Sega added a new collectible for this remaster, and all it does is just give you an achievement. Doesn't unlock concept art, doesn't give you extra songs to listen to or even play during certain stages. No, the chow literally do nothing. It's also funny because Sega had to come out and say, "No, we're adding Chow to this game, but we're not adding a Chow Garden." It's like, yeah, because that would have actually required you to give the Chow a reason to exist in this game other than cosmetic item, or not even cosmetic item, a background element. look at the Chow. Look at how they sit there doing nothing. Ooh.
How impressive.
I honestly don't mind that Sega added Chow as a collectible. I wish they did something like it would be cool if there was a reason to get them outside of an achievement. Because at least collecting all the red rings unlocks concept art, and concept art collecting a certain number of red rings will get you new tracks to listen to, and every song that you collect you can have play for a stage. So if you don't like the music in a stage, you can just change it to a different song. Um, and as I mentioned, like collecting all 5 red rings in a stage also unlocks a new skill for Sonic. So there's that. Go to Shadow's gameplay. His collectibles actually unlock, like you can unlock lore about Shadow. You can unlock, you can also unlock songs. You can unlock concept art. Hell, even collecting all of the robot parts, while collecting all 80 gets you like a stupid little cuckoo clock that Eggman had designs for some reason. At the very least, there's incentive to go after them, because collecting, I think every 10 rocket pieces you get, the game gives you either concept art or music, which does the same thing as in Sonic's story. So there is incentive to go after the rocket parts. The Chow literally have no reason to exist in this remaster, other than, oh look, the Chow are suddenly sitting on the stage after you finish the stage. So honestly, like, probably the two of the only things that really bumped me out about this remaster are the Chow and the and being forced to do all the challenges in Shadow's story. Also, we saved Cream the Rabbit.
Yay.
Don't ask me why Cream is in Speed Highway.
Was she playing in the road again?
There are Cream the Rabbit cameos in Sonic Adventure
Yeah, I
DX
know.
on GameCube. I think that's the only reason they have Cream in this, like, you save Cream in the Speed Highway stage, because there was Cream, because the only other level that would have made sense for her is Seaside Hill, which for some reason is where we find Espio.
Chaos Swiss roll.
Look at that grind. Grind, baby, grind.
Let's see, escape. For the record, the last red ring in City Escape Specifically City Escape Act 2, which is what we're playing now. Um, the last ring is in one of the most dickish places I can think of for them to put it, because it's during the end of the stage where you're being chased by the gun truck, and it's in a path. You actually have to have Sonic go a specific way or you miss it. And considering how fast you are going in that section, unless you know it is there, you are going to miss it. I'm pretty sure even if you knew it was there, you would still end up missing it. It was also really weird trying to get all the collectibles in my main save file, because I had changed the music at some point and forgot I changed the music in City Escape, but I changed it from Escape from the City to Sonic Boom from Sonic CD. So instead of hearing what the song that you're hearing now, if you can hear it, I was listening to Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. Don't ask me what I'm doing. Also, that chat was a pain in the ass because because I wasn't intentionally going after it, but you have to know that Chow is hiding on the poster and stand in front of the post and stand next to the poster before the Chow's like, oh, I guess you see me, and move. And if anyone's wondering if I've actually completed the game like 100%, it done everything that I can, no, because one of the things that you have to do is get all the S ranks. I have not done that. There is also an achievement that requires you to do the final boss of both Sonic and Shadow's stories without getting hit once.
Hell to the fuck no.
They're not
I
even.
know, that sounds like a shitty challenge.
To be fair, they're not difficult bosses. It's just the fact that that's one of the achievements is a pain in the ass. Also, the reason why I'm veering to the left, yeah, this little pathway here is where the red ring is. I hope you saw it, because if you didn't... Also, notice the thing didn't pop up saying I collected it. So, yeah. You can be on that pathway and still miss the red ring. It's genuinely... I hate that ring. There are also, there are multiple red rings in this game that also genuinely require you to play the stage more than once, because some of them require you taking alternate pathways. Although, to be fair, that pisses me off less than having to very specifically needing precise platforming to get certain red rings. Hey. Ow.
Wah, wah.
I'm actually sad because I can barely hear it, but I like the Escape from the City remix that they made for classic Sonic stage. It's a nice little remix. I'm wondering, Casey, you still with us?
Yeah, I'm still here.
What Sonic games has everyone played? Or at least Sonic games that people remember playing.
Heroes, Colors, Riders, Shadow.
Which which version of Heroes and Heroes and Shadow? I mean.
X-Backs.
Oh, so you got to play what is basically the best versions of both those games. For what's that's worth. I play the Wii version of Colors.
Yeah.
I played the DS version. The DS version is pretty good. But are those the only Sonic games?
Yeah. Those are the ones that I can recall that aren't explicitly like Flash games.
Yeah. Did you say Advance 3?
Oh, right. I gave you my copy of that.
You gave me your copy of Advance 3. Which I'm enjoying, but at the same time, it's like playing that and playing some of the other Advance games. It's like, man, Advance 3 isn't the best of the Advance trilogy. I'm enjoying it, but it's also I'm a Sonic fan, and more specifically, I'm a Sonic fan who likes Sonic 06. So my opinions are kind of skewed. How about you, Rumpy? What Sonic games have you played?
Let's see, Sonic games I've played. I played the first 3 in CD. Adventures. A little bit of Adventures 2. Heroes. A little bit of Secret Rings and
Oh, and Sonic and the Black
Unleashed
Knight.
a long time ago. Generations. Adventure. I guess a little bit of Shadow. I think that's about it.
Thank you, Blue. Thing the graphic was like nothing I've seen before. Watch out. Think of it. We're looking nothing I remember either.
I have played. I think at some point I have played pretty much every Sonic game. I have not played Black Knight. I haven't played Black Knight.
I never did Black Knight.
I only played Secret Rings at a friend's house eons ago. And most of what I remember is ironically the party mode that game had.
Where you could play Silver as Galahad.
That was no, it was Secret Rings that I played. I never played Black Knight.
I never got to it either, so.
What else have I not played? I haven't played Dream Team, which I am upset that Sonic Dream Team, because I've heard good things about it. Sonic Dream Team is exclusive to Apple Arcade, and ironically, the one person on this very channel that actually has a product and could theoretically play it has not actually played it. So I haven't played that. I haven't played just a couple of listening games. I haven't played one of the recent ones. SXS hasn't officially come out yet. I haven't played Sonic Rumble, which is basically Sonic Old guys, and it looks fun. Hang on. I don't think I've played Sonic Rift. Like the original Sonic Rift. Played Sonic and Sega also Racing, and then played the only Sonic Riders. I've only ever played the Sonic Mario the only games, and that was the original and specifically the D version. Also, you can ride on top of the spinning wheel that is here.
Huh.
Sorry, I'm kind of looking over at for another. I haven't played any of the Sonic arcade games, and before anyone asks, yes, there were Sonic arcade games. Mostly there was the Sonic. There is Waku Waku Sonic Patrol Car, which is basically just a glorified ride. There's Sega Sonic the Hedgehog, which actually, come to think of it, I might have played that one, but that the original game was with a trackball, and I have played it with trackball. There's Sega Sonic Cosmonator Galaxy Patrol. I played that. Sega
Sonic the Fighters.
Sonic Fighters.
I have to.
That is the only Sonic arcade game that I have played.
Because they got a home console port.
They got a double home console port. They got one on GameCube that more or less is a straight port of the original arcade version, and on Xbox and PlayStation 3 got a port that added a cat, which wasn't the original game. There's also Sonic Athletics, which granted, of course, I haven't played that one Japanese exclusive.
You say to the guy who has had to pirate multiple versions of Super Robot Wars.
Yeah, but at the time, like, I'm not. Sonic Athletics is a Japanese-only arcade machine that was made with a treadmill in mind, and it's like, yeah, I could probably find a way to emulate that, but it's not gonna be fun without the treadmill.
I have a treadmill.
Glitch on a treadmill. Now that'd be a sight to see.
I think that's gonna be something that I'm gonna have to set. That Glitch is gonna set up, and I'm gonna play.
No, it'll set up and it'll just have camera footage of a fucking wolf running on a treadmill. um, there's the I have not any of the educational Sonic games, and anyone curious
I think at this
that Sonic Schoolhouse is the only education game or the earliest? No, there are games that are actually earlier than Sonic Schoolhouse. There is Sonic the Hedgehog game, Sonic the Hedgehog game world, Tales of Music Maker for Sega Pico. That's what Sega is, kids. Sonic Schoolhouse. There was a Sonic X game for the Leader game console. Released in 2007, I'm pretty sure after the anime already ended. Then there was a Sonic the Hedgehog game for a sequel console for Sonic the Hedgehog. I very clearly have not played the Cafe games. Those are Japanese exclusives, because most of them are gone anyway. Sorry,
Lost media, my favorite kind of media.
I get you where I think we're trying to say something. Right. I have not played Sonic Shuffle. I have a Dreamcast. But that would also require me willingly purchasing a copy of Sonic Shuffle. That's not really that real game. I have not. I know of Sonic Chronicles Dark Brotherhood. I have not played it myself. And I fear the day that I will eventually have to do a video for it, because you know for a fact I'm going to eventually do a video for it.
I remember borrowing a friend's copy of it for like 5 minutes. It's nothing. I wouldn't say it's bad, but I wouldn't say it's good either.
I know that I did play it once eons ago. Like I played it on someone's DS. Like played like 5 minutes of it. I didn't, but seeing it, having seen it, especially heard the music, I'm not looking to be inevitable for that. Sonic is always fast. Well, I'm not playing Sonic Speed Simulator, but that requires me to play Roblox, and I am not playing Roblox.
Nah, I don't blame you.
So here's a question.
Shoot.
If you guys could have any game made, like IP, publisher, what would it be?
I want an actual Doctor Who game.
Like who would, like what would the premise be, and who would you choose to make it?
I don't know about premise. I would want the thing. I would want someone like Telltale to take over. The Telltale's dead. Been dead for a while. But I just genuinely would love a actually good Doctor Who game. I know it's the end of the part, but I want to at least finish this conversation.
Yeah.
There's a couple other ideas. What other ideas I can think of, though?
I guess one example would be a game based off John Carpenter's The Thing.
There are games based on John
In more of a Telltale kind of storytelling kind of game. Yeah, but I mean like in a Telltale kind of version.
Yeah, that I could.
Yeah, you know, giving that premise, that's kind of storytelling would be.
I want this is gonna sound
Pretty
really.
damn fun.
This is gonna sound silly. I want an Ace Attorney inspired Columbo video game.
Of course you do.
Dude, it would sell itself.
Probably.
Like, no, but think about that. A Columbo video game that played like one of the Ace Attorney games. Instead of you having to do it and having to like pull the person to court, the game ends with you piecing together the evidence and actually proving that the person that you're trying to figure out did it. Like each level or each chapter of the game, you would know who did the murder or who did the crime. So the main point of the game is you trying to figure out, or the main point of each chapter is figuring out how they did what they did. Like I want a Columbo themed Ace Attorney game. I'd also like a Hitchhiker. Like I would like a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy game that wasn't balls to the walls difficult, but probably never get that. At the very least, if we get one, it's not going to be good. Anyway, I think we've rambled enough. We'll see you guys next time.
See ya.
See you.